So the brain fog lifted first, and that's when all of a sudden I started noticing, oh, he has a plan ahead of time. Oh, he's, putting the pieces in place like well before
I'm awake when I wake up.
the last minute. Right, getting up straight out of bed.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh man, I remembered to begin with. This video is called Carnivore Saved My Business. Tell us, what is your business, sir?
I'm a drywaller and painter, and I've been told I can't speak on carnivore because I'm just a mere drywaller and painter. But just by one person. It's funny.
We have haters, yeah. We have haters, yeah.
Till you have haters, you're going nowhere.
That's right.
Oh, anyway.
It's my little song
I don't know.
Haters.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Something like that.
Love you, haters. So this is a for real legit. We talk a lot about the benefits of carnivore. We are going to talk about the impact that it has had on the drywall and paint contracting business.
Since we didn't get to do the hello, and I didn't get to, because you said it, now it's just, remember, like, subscribe, share. What else?
Comment
below.
What do you think about this compelling video about our real life true story based on a true story about our true story?
Wow. We're recording this later than usual, and we're a little punchy.
We're also very impactful and committed.
Yes, well, that is true.
Just ask us.
That is true.
We should get back to it.
Okay.
All
right.
So we're going to talk about the impact that switching to the carnivore way of eating had on our business. Our business.
So what did it do?
So you are a drywall and paint contractor. You've been that way since you were just a wee little baby. How old were you? How old was little Tommy when he first picked up a pan and knife?
5.
He was so good back then.
Oh,
Smooth
man.
finish.
Oh my gosh.
Baby.
Level 5, like glass.
He got paid the big bucks at 5 years old.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
His older brother brought him up in the business. Why am I saying business?
I don't know.
Stop.
You're being goofy. Stop it.
Brought him up in the business.
Don't be silly. Oh,
sorry.
No. Oh, that's
it's all
the wrong thing.
Wrong thing.
Okay.
It's all he's ever known. It's all he knows. That's it. Just business.
And carnivore.
And carnivore now.
Yeah.
So when his health started going downhill,
big time,
especially after he had COVID. In 2022.
Yep.
He was less productive.
Oh, that's to say the least.
He was not managing the business proficiently. He was not working productively. And I just chalked it up to he's getting older. Like by then he was 54, 5,
4, yeah.
6,
something.
Somewhere in there. He's mid-50s. I'm like, you slow down when you're in the trades. I'm looking around at other tradespeople and nobody's really running circles around you. They're all just kind of crashing and burning. So I just wrote it off. I was like, well, this is how it is. And we just have to rely more on our employees. The problem with that is you have to manage said employees. They are not the owner, so they're never going to exactly know what's going on.
They need a little plan occasionally, daily.
They need a little motivation sometimes. They need like an example of what we're doing, why we're doing it, how we're doing it.
Right.
So we were in pretty desperate straits by the time carnivore rolled into our lives, in the sense of this business was not, shall we say,
productive.
Healthy.
It wasn't healthy like me. And it wasn't productive like me.
Basically, the health of the business mirrored the health of the body of this person. So, I mean, I help Tom. I paint some here and there. I pick up a paintbrush once in a while.
Oh, you're a hell of a painter. You just bitch about it. With a good attitude. Since carnivore actually, that's helped our business too, because
this is having unintended consequences.
Yes.
My bones are hurting really hard right now.
They should hurt, because.
Can we please talk about something else? I think we should delete this video.
Too late.
This is too exposing.
That just made everything function better.
I will agree. I'm a lot less cranky about being painting.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't have been so good and signed up.
Just
I mean,
wanted to be with you. I didn't
you were
know.
pushy and signed up, and I liked it, but it
I
was,
didn't know I was going to have to paint by myself every day for the rest of my life.
Oh my gosh.
The ASPCA song.
Oh yeah, yeah.
In the arms of an angel.
I don't think that's it.
No?
No. I'm not sure. I don't know. Might be.
Whatever the case, since Tom started doing carnivore, this has nothing to do with me. He got clear-headed. That was the first thing that happened.
The brain fog.
So previously, in the morning, he would sit on the couch. First of all, he would, like, after about 12 snoozes, he would get out of bed and just drag himself to the couch and slowly start drinking his pot of coffee.
Just in enough time to start taking text and trying to respond. And doing
the last minute, like, get to here, get to there. Wouldn't have a plan before. And then it would take hours to come to. And then he would sometimes need to make a snap decision because something changed on a job or something that always happens.
All the time.
And then he was like, please help me work this out. Help me sort this. I can't get my brain. I
couldn't bounce mentally.
There was no.
And in this business, you got to bounce because things are always changing.
And I was trying. I had a whole card system going. Like, I was like index cards. I was trying to help. And
it did help. It did help, but it wasn't like getting rid of the brain fog.
No. So the brain fog lifted first. And that's when all of a sudden I started noticing, oh, he has a plan ahead of time. Oh, he's, putting the pieces in place like well before
I'm awake when I wake up.
The last minute, right. Getting up straight out of bed. And then he physically, he's shed 135 pounds by now. And he was starting to move around more.
It was getting easier.
Effectively. He could get back up on stilts. He could.
Oh yeah, it was bad. I had if I got on him, I couldn't be on him for more than 15, 20 minutes. I had to have him strap my feet because I couldn't reach him to strap him.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I can get them undone. I just couldn't get them strapped because the straps hang below your feet. I still was pretty flexible, but I couldn't get to reach. But when I could undo them, and now I can be on them a long time, and it's easy, not a problem. We had a big exterior repaint to do, and had like 28-foot extension ladders set up all around this house, and I knew we had it coming up, and trying to think, and I hadn't started Carnivore yet. And then I started Carnivore, and I knew I had it coming up, and then I was like, okay, I might be able to do this. And by the time we got to actually doing it, I was able to get up and down those ladders. It kicked my ass, but I was able to.
And now it would be even easier because that was months ago.
Yeah, that's
you don't exceed the weight limit on the ladders anymore.
Oh God, no! It
makes me feel so much
nice
better.
when they don't bend and bow, when they have a 275 or 300-pound weight rating, or the ones the one ladder I did have with a 350-pound. I outrated that one, and it was so heavy to carry around.
I know. So basically, long story short, when your business has been tanking for a while due to just lack of
health issues,
lack of ability,
and then there was no ability,
then it's a hard thing to turn around. Right. But this Mr. Superman here has been grinding it out, and such a consistent shift in productivity and focus, and then just setting the example, like running circles around everyone and gathering the troops and inspiring to the degree that it's actually turned the ship around, and we're actually sailing toward clearer waters.
The holes have been patched.
We're not bleeding out anymore. It's still going to take
a little bit some water,
to
but
completely,
not. The holes are gone, but the water is getting bailed out.
I wouldn't have even thought, for some reason. To me, it was just the industry, and it was the lack of help, and
there is that too.
I mean, there definitely is.
You can overcome that.
We can overcome it, and I didn't feel like it was possible. So, Carnivore saved our business, which is a non-scale victory to celebrate.
Boy, that's for sure. That is for sure, to say the least.
You just can't ever imagine until you really get
it's
there.
all the life-changing things that happen
Yeah.
when you make a life-changing event or
you make a life-changing change.
Yeah.
You change your life with a life-changing change.
With the carnivore changey change.
Of the way of eating of carnivore of changing your life.
Yeah.
The beefy way.
Boy, we're on a roll
Come
tonight.
to the beefy side. Come on now. You want to. I know you do.
Yes. It's much better over here. Really.
So comment below if you think the beefy side is better.
It's definitely more productive. I was even thinking we were watching a live with Carrie and Jen.
Carrie and Jen.
Homestead How.
Yeah.
And she was talking about she's pushing like mid 30 days, late 30 some odd days in, and her energy and her focus, she was just talking about. I'm like,
already,
oh boy,
like, whoa,
I can feel where that's going. So awesome. So exciting when the clarity comes. So kudos to them.
Yep. So if you haven't started carnivore yet and you're like, what is this craziness? You just need to see for yourself. Give yourself the chance. And if you have experienced that, please comment below. That way when someone else who's looking,
it's encouraging,
finds this video, they can see that it's not just us.
We're not just because the reality is this isn't rare.
No, it's completely reproducible.
It's not.
It's normal.
Yeah.
It is normal when you start eating the proper human diet.
It makes a difference.
Prove us
wrong. The difference. Okay.
We should probably stop now.
Yeah. Y'all have a good night.